Oh God, Chris is here. Have you got social issues that I should be aware of, Chris?
Actually, yeah, it's kind of funny. So, speaking of socializations, kind of works out. I came across a video yesterday on YouTube.
Is this a rat thing?
I saw this on the front page. I was like, huh, okay. It is. I didn't watch it all. I watched like the first 15 minutes or whatever. It represents perhaps the most heinous example of a lack of socialization in WoW.
It's a WoW thing.
It's a WoW thing.
A heinous lack of socialization in WoW.
Yeah. If you go up, it's
I hate that this is our Discord this morning, by the way. You know, you said we should change the Twitter profile going into FanFest. This is Nupps' suggestion. I'm scrolling through many ugly ass pictures of myself. Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah, there you go.
Exposing the most toxic guild in WoW.
Yeah.
Hey, Clog, they made a video about us.
No, is
it bad?
This makes Bald, Fat, and Ugly look like model citizens.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It made Bald, Fat, and Ugly look like model citizens.
Yeah.
That's scary. Okay, yeah, I see it. Nightman. I'm the Nightman. Defender of the day, man. Ah, it's quite long.
Yeah, these are insane.
It's worth.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see what it's... The most toxic guild in WoW. It's got to be a PvP guild, right? It's got to be a PvP guild. It could be one of the mid to high-end PvE guilds. Notoriously, when you get to the very high end, you have to be very careful with the guys that are in the mid to high end. They tend to be extreme. And those guys hop around the same guilds over and over. I'm not sure if we're watching this whole thing, but let's see. Let's see what it is. Basically, all the top guilds in Oceanic. It does tend to be. It was a very weird period for me. It's probably a video in it, but I mean, it's nothing you wouldn't know. But it's as you move higher and higher, you tend to get more of the very extreme people who are so. Oh, this is why Chris has brought up. They're so socially awkward that they can't go into the highest end. But they're also like, they play WoW like fucking 16 hours a day. Essentially, they play WoW like 16 hours a day. And those dudes are so fundamentally unlikable that they come in for a tier, perform very well, and then get kicked immediately after and just go to another guild. So I wonder if it's them.
A lot of you guys are probably wondering where I've been because I haven't.
I'm sorry, mate. I don't know who you are.
Well, the truth is, I've been dealing with a severe, crazy online harassment / bullying campaign against me.
Oh.
That has, for lack of better words, made me want to disappear completely from the face of the earth.
No shit.
Because of this, I had to take some time off to go undercover to infiltrate the most toxic guild in World of Warcraft.
Question before we get into this. I don't know who this is. Is this guy okay or not? Not to judge him or anything, but I mean, targeted harassment campaign. Anybody know Nightman? Do we know anything about Nightman? Oh, that's a fair question. Is this, do we know? Okay, I'll go in with unbiased eyes. Let me say that, unbiased eyes. I don't know Nightman's history. I've never met him, or as far as I know, or anything like that.
Exactly the types of people that we're dealing with. But before we get into all that, I need to give you guys a little bit of history to show you how I got myself in this mess.
We've got lore.
So let's start from the jump. So it all started here in the Night Slayer
PvP. There it is.
Server. Specifically in an especially toxic channel they have here called
PvP Salt. PvE Salt. You know you've joined a bad server where it has a thread dedicated to shitting on people. You know it. You know, you just leave that server immediately. If you go into a server and it has dedicated channels to what's in here. He's cooked. Good luck, little. Oh, these are people who say unk all the time. Fucking hell. Time to check for another name in the files. Okay. Funny how he ignores any chat. Absolutely disgusting. You just go. Okay. What's
P-Salt. The Night Slayer Discord is supposed to be a gathering place for players of the Night Slayer PvP server in order to find groups, raids, etc. But it's unfortunately become a place to spread hatred. The Night Slayer Discord is owned and ran by this guy, Poppy Putin, who is also
Poppy Putin. Oh, fucking course. Fucking course. Oh, fucking. If this was drama time, I know we're only a couple of minutes in, but if this was drama time, the red flags that are flying up here are just like, they're like bat signals.
the guildmaster of the most toxic guild in World of Warcraft, the Red Empire. Make note of that.
The Red
That's really
Empire.
important information that we're going to be
That
going
fits.
back to real soon. A few months back, I was in that PvP Salt channel talking literally about double rogue arenas with somebody and how much fun the comp is, when all of a sudden this guy, Coach, otherwise known
Nightman is racist and homophobic. Got him.
as Hundo, starts spam replying to all my messages in there saying stuff like Nightman is racist. No, I'm not a fucking racist. I've never said a racist thing in my life.
Why would you buy into these dickheads, dude? Oh my god.
I've never said even something
Bro.
remotely sus on stream. They have nothing. It was said purely just to rage bait me.
He just says I accused him of being racist purely as rage bait. Well, here we are.
And as someone who's a leader of a guild master, someone who's trying to make it as a streamer, someone who also is the owner of a big Discord server, I put a lot of effort and time into keeping racists and homophobes out of my community. So I'm not gonna lie, the rage bait got me. It triggered me.
It did.
And I talked a little shit back to him. I'm not gonna lie, I did. One of the arguments I made back to the guy was, if you're gonna call me a racist, then I might as well just call you a chimo, because that's the same logic you're using on me. Just
A what? The fuck? Oh, I get it. What? Why did you reply? Chimo. He means child molester. I'm guessing chimo. What else would that be?
pulling up rumors out of thin air. Poppy Putin, who is this guy's guild master and also his close friend, didn't like that I said that to him, so he banned me from the Discord, and I've been banned ever since that day. Whenever you ban someone from a Discord server, it gives you the option to delete all the past messages of the person you're banning for the past 24 hours or however long you choose. So when he banned me, he deleted all my messages from this conversation that I'm talking about, and that's why I have no screenshots to show you of the conversation in which I'm referring to, except for this one where he somehow found an IRL picture of my girlfriend from when I took her out on a date to the arcade, in which he then AI changed to show her in a bikini.
Dude, why would you... I don't know where this goes. I feel like this is just going to get way worse. But why would anybody care about being kicked from a server where this is one of the names and the leader is called Putin? I can't even say this on stream. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're too ingrained, bro. Far too ingrained.
And then posted it in the PvP Salt channel in a 30,000 plus member server Discord full of degenerates. Someone who I know may have had some choice words to say with that person after that picture was posted, but you tell me what you would have done. Me, obviously super pissed off from having my girlfriend posted in the Discord server and then being banned by the Discord owner, went into my own Discord server and went into the guild announcements channel, and I made a post saying that basically if any guild member in Most Wanted is seen collaborating with the Red Empire, it'll be an immediate G-kick. We no longer associate with them. Poppy Putin saw this, and this is where all hell broke loose.
Yeah, because you fucking took it, dude. Man. I feel bad because he really, really cares. But this might not be the environment for you, like, at all. Like, being on stream, being on camera, having attention put on you, like, it isn't for everybody. And if you're gonna fall for this kind of stuff and not know how to deal with it, dude, you know what I mean? Like,
Dude fucking lost it. Almost immediately after I made that post, Poppy Putin then made his own post in his own Discord server with a link to my Discord server instructing all of his members or goons to spam my server. All of a sudden, dozens of people started flooding my server, spamming racial slurs in every channel. They then screenshotted the slurs that they posted in my server and used it as their evidence, saying I'm racist because this is the type of stuff that I let happen in my server.
Oh my fucking
After an
god,
entire
how
night getting
old
my
are you?
Discord spammed with racial slurs, we finally banned about 36 people, and the spamming stopped momentarily. But that wasn't enough for them. They started spamming my social media, every single account I have on every platform. I tried to ban them all, but it's still happening for months. I think they just keep making new accounts. They then took the harassment into the game. They began to spam whisper my guild members with claims that I am racist, among other things. This didn't happen once, this didn't happen twice, this went on for weeks and is still going on till this day. Myself and my officers still get constant reports about receiving these messages from them. They took it to general and trade chat, all the way down to shouting it as an entire guild 40-man group.
Who joined in with this? Like, I can imagine a couple of people, but what is this? Who are all these people? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? There has to be a moment of reflection, surely, where you're like, wait, what am I doing right now? Why am I spamming "this guy is racist" in all caps in Orgrimmar in front of everybody in a video game? That it blows my mind. There's no level of reflection on any of these people, and maybe there was.
Group from the rooftops repeatedly in Orgrimmar.
Like, your names are all shown.
They literally created a guild called Nightman is a Racist and started spam inviting any.
You can make a guild in WoW with the word racist in it. I'm really surprised at that, actually. That was, like, spelt correctly, yeah? I would have thought that would have... Yeah, today I would have thought that would have been one of the... Because I've tried to create some elaborate guild names in my past. Blizzard's blocked all of them. Blizzard's blocked all of them. So I'm surprised you could actually get the word racist in there.
Literally created a guild called Nightman is a Racist and started spam inviting anybody they could find. At one point, they had like 50 people online.
That's
Putin
nothing.
was very adamant about reminding his guild members to keep up with the harassment. These screenshots were shared with me of him constantly reminding his guild members to harass us.
100 Is this classic WoW? Oh my god, it is the pit of degeneracy. It's classic WoW. It's 100 gold, it's classic WoW. This is classic WoW. Yeah, this is the real pit of degeneracy. I see. The Burning Crusade. The PvP of the Burning Crusade. Holy fuck. I did not know it was classic WoW. Do we go to Total War? Do we go full send, or do we let them fall apart naturally in phase 2 after wiping 75 yams to SSC trash?
In Discord. Before I created Most Wanted, I was in another guild called the Crossroads Caravan Co. The GM of that guild's name was Sledgehammer, and now he's actually an officer in the Red Empire. So I reached out to him early on, basically pleading, asking him to see if he can get through to them to stop with the harassment. They took a screenshot of our conversation, posted it in their Discord, and then laughed about it. I literally cannot shake this Poppy Putin dude. He is everywhere I go. I can't even talk in a Twitch streamer's chat anymore because he's gonna be there just lurking, waiting to spread false rumors about me. Anybody...
What did that say? Nightman stole UN rice in the Congo. Okay. He used to steal UNICEF donations. Who would... I would have to be in a really bad place to be offended by this. But that's me.
Who streams on the server, he's in their chat just waiting. I can't even hang out with streamers while they're live anymore because Poppy Putin will send people to try and gain access to their comms to harass me in their streams, like what happened when I raided Nax Ramus recently with No Hit Jerome.
Hey Nightman, why you dodging, doxing fucking
Oh my god, who are these people? What are you doing with your lives? Why is this what you're doing? Why? What is it? Who's laughing? Like 12 other people who are all as bad? That's it? That's the goal? Muted because they are screaming Nightman is an N-word repeatedly. See the uncensored version. Why?
They did that in front of like 350 people.
You want to hear the
way.
N-word? Just
And let me
listen to
pause
some
just
rap
to note,
for 20 seconds.
This is the owner
Easy.
of the whole server Discord. This is supposed to be an outstanding member of the community.
Fuck off, bro. No. No, man. No. 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 No, 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 no. Just all wrong, bro. All wrong. Just so fucking fundamentally wrong. Your foundation is wrong. No. Jesus Christ. Oh, dude, I'm not laughing at you. I feel really fucking bad for you because you're totally in the sauce. You're in the sauce and it's just not real. It's not real, dude.
How can we all just stand by and watch as someone like this stands at the helm of the community that represents all of us?
Can we clarify? Somebody having a Discord server that gets popular doesn't mean a fucking thing. Just want to put that out there. If you're not sure, someone having a Discord server that gets popular doesn't fucking mean anything at all to anybody ever, right? It doesn't matter in any way.
And that leads me to the next shit show. Remember this part where I said he owns the entire Nightslayer Discord server? Well, I wasn't giving this asshole the reaction that he wanted. All of my guild officers advised me not to do anything, so I just ignored it. I didn't say anything. I told my guildmates to report them and to just ignore them. So Poppy wasn't satisfied yet. This dude goes to the Nightslayer Discord and he makes a massive hate thread about me, making...
All right, let's have a read. This community is built on the concept of as little moderation as possible. Crimson flag. That's not just a red flag. That's the hunt for Red October right there. Okay, that's statement number one. That's how we're starting. That being said, there is zero tolerance for mass reporting attempts of doxing, IRL threats, accusations of heinous things without proof. Nightman, the GM of Most Wanted, a TikTok streamer, the hard-stuck 1500 rated rogue, has broke all of these in one go. He has been banned and shall be shunned completely. Members of Most Wanted have 24 hours to G-quit, or they will be considered in support of these abhorrent behaviors. It's just a pure troll thread. Thank you. I'm surprised it didn't say thank you for your attention on this matter, actually. Many of your screenshots as evidence. And then it's the screenshots of them, yeah. Oh, what does this say? Well, I wouldn't ask this unless I trusted you. Oh, shit. Oh my god, there's so much pictures. That's the UN Rice thing.
Goes to...
I can't had to gloss over the UN Rice thing. You seem to know a lot about PCs, add-ons, etc. What do you know about bots? Why? I want to set up my own bot farm to mass report people. Keep that between us though, lol. Tired of getting harassed in-game, trying to think outside the box. I wouldn't use it on just anyone, but in the case of something, I've been working to try and get a... I don't know if these are real though.
The Nightslayer Discord, and he makes a massive hate thread about me, making all sorts of crazy claims, all of which I will be addressing at the end of this video.
Oh shit.
And then he pings
rate and subscribe.
Entire fucking server.
He types
all 30,000 of them.
No wait, out
this
here
is where it
oh
gets
my god,
real cringy. They started using AI to change my logo and put me in a clan suit. They started hunting down anyone in my guild that also streams, and then started posting their links.
This is peak to like 2005 shit talk. This is peak 2005 shit talk. This, I mean, I cannot believe this exhibit music is not playing right now. Like, I am shocked.
in the thread and use that thread to flood their stream with people to harass them. They use endless slurs all over the place in the thread. Anyone that came to my defense in that thread, Poppy Putin pretty quickly banned, and eventually he told everyone in the server that was in my guild they had 24 hours to leave, otherwise they would also be kicked from the server. And the unfortunate thing is, it was working. There were people that were leaving my guild because they were tired of being harassed. It was going on for days at that point. They were over it. So how come I haven't said anything about this? It's because they have my fucking address. How do I know that? Well, let me tell you. On November 10th of 2025, I paid a fellow guild member in Most Wanted named Care Camp $300 to help me develop an add-on for the Most Wanted guild.
So dude, did you not know that your address goes with that? Ah, Jesus Christ. $300 for an add-on for Classic WoW.
Unknowing to me, when you PayPal someone, it shares your entire address down to the apartment number. I didn't realize this till months later. Not long after that, Care Camp got into a petty argument with my girlfriend, who was also the vice GM of our guild, over some bullshit, and he ended up quitting the guild over it. Turns out he hated us the entire time. Because lo and behold, the second there's some PvE drama in Most Wanted and people crash out and leave the guild, guess who buddies up with that person to give them my address? Care Camp. Yeah, that's right. There was some PvE drama in Most Wanted. A group of people got together and said, fuck Nightman, and left the guild together. As soon as Care Camp found out about that, he became all buddy-buddy with them. Next thing I know, a whole bunch of people have my address. How can I confirm that? Because this person told me so. This is CutNex. CutNex is also an ex-Most Wanted member. CutNex told me verbatim that he was there when Care Camp was actively doxing me. To be fair, CutNex seemed to have my back.
No one deserves this. No, you can't say this person deserves this. It's just somebody who's very naive and very new to the attention that streaming gives you. No one deserves to have their like home address attacked. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. People are very susceptible. I mean, there's a reason scams and stuff work. People buy it and bait it. Do you know what I mean? I could be genuinely really upset now that people are bothered about my take on an ice cream machine. Like, genuinely. I'm not. But, like, some people would be. They'd be like, I'm really sorry that I didn't like, you know, if I started the stream today, like, I'm really sorry about how I felt about the Ninja Cream. I can't even say it, but you get the idea. Some people take this stuff really to heart, especially if they're invested in it and they want it to grow and they want it to be special. That like if they're getting some attention and maybe their stream's got a pop or whatever, and this could be their career.
Despite leaving Most Wanted, so I appreciate him coming to me with this information. The person who continued spreading my address after Care Camp was Expanse. I know this because I was contacted by my literal arch nemesis from Classic.
You have an arch? What are you talking about? An arch nemesis? Dude!
Every day, ugh, to share with me that Expanse had came to him thinking that he would want my address. This dude had pictures from my mother's Facebook of my girlfriend, of me at Christmas, of my sister's wedding. Dude, what?
You have a public Facebook profile and your mum does too?
The fuck? You know what? Shout out to Ugg. You're a real one after all. Ugg strong.
What the fuck was Ugg strong? What was that? Ugg strong. Shout outs to Ugg. Ugg's a fucking boy. Ugg's a boy.
What does all of that have to do with the Red Empire? They were approached with my information as well. I know this because Poppy Putin himself posted about this in the Night Slayer PvP Discord. He unfortunately deleted the comment before I could get a screenshot of it, but what I do have is screenshots of the person.
That's fine. I'm not consumed by all this like y'all are. I just heard he was looking for info, but he wasn't sharing that part with you, I guess.
Who approached him with my information, confessing to it when my girlfriend called her out in a Twitch chat. This chick flat out admits to all of it. Oh yeah, and that chick fatherless? You guessed it, another ex-Most Wanted member. Fortunately, nothing ever happened with people knowing our address, and since then, me and my girlfriend moved to a different area. But it was scary, man.
Nothing happened, right?
Doesn't even want to take her
but
dog
I get
out
the
at
fear.
night anymore.
Yeah, I get
this
the
is
fear.
Real shit, man. This isn't a joke.
Yeah.
And it's all over a video game. So why should you believe me? I've given you a lot of information, but it seems so have they. At this point, from the outside looking in, it seems like a whole lot of he said, she said. That's why I infiltrated their guild, to show you guys firsthand that everything I'm saying about these people and their character.
Please don't. You're not built for this, mate. Please don't. Please fucking don't. Please don't. You're not built for this. You're not Solid Snake. It's... Oh, no. I'm feeling uncomfortable a little bit.
It was true. So how did I infiltrate them?
Joined. It's a PvP guild!
First, I needed a new character. The Red Empire loves to world PvP, so of course I chose the best world PvP
Oh, we're
class,
zooming.
a mage. I even leveled engineering to 300 to make myself more appealing for them. Next, I chose the most brain-dead PvP spec I could find, Palm Pyro. This ensured that I could blow up noobs with ease without any practice whatsoever. After dialing in my UI and getting some gear, I was...
I've got to dial in my TBC Mage UI. Locked it the fuck down, dude.
was ready to go. The mage was ready to go, but I still needed a way in. I didn't yet have a plan. Soon enough...
I've got no plan. This is insane. This is so insane. I feel like 20 years younger watching this. I genuinely do. I swear to God, if this video doesn't have something that goes ultra kill later on, I'm going to be so disappointed. I'm going to be so mad if it doesn't go ultra kill. Like at some point, it has to.
The perfect plan revealed itself. Poppy Putin announced a huge server-wide PvP event in the night.
I'm sorry, I have to keep pausing. These posts are genius. The first large-scale realm event in over a year occurs tomorrow. Quit raid logging. Embrace the chaos. Invites will be going out on one predetermined layer tomorrow at 6:30. If you don't have a raid group already, blah, blah, blah. More realms and events are in the works now, including large duel tournaments and Invasion of Stormwind and Silvermoon. This is all retro as hell, dude. Like, you've got to respect the retro shit. Dude, I'm so old, I was invading fucking Silvermoon and Orgrimmar before you were even born, probably. Like, legitimately. Like, legitimately. Before most of you were born, I was doing this shit. This is old school.
Discord set for July 5th, the invasion of Orgrimmar. And there it was, my golden opportunity to get in. When the invasion comes on the 5th, I will be there, lurking.
Love it! Do it again!
When the invasion of Orgrimmar. And there it was, my golden opportunity to get in. When the invasion comes on the 5th, I will be there, lurking.
Chris, you're fired. You would never come up with that. I'm sorry, Chris, it's over. No fan fest. That's it. Just go home. Just go home. You would never come up with this. You would, like, you just haven't got the creative fucking stones to come up with this. You don't have it in you. Yeah, sorry, mate. It's over. The night of the... This is epic. I love this video. This is great. The night of the invasion, July 5th, 2026. It's on.
The night of the 5th came swiftly, and as promised, I headed to Orgrimmar, prepared to infiltrate their organization. I received intel that invites for their guild event had begun to go out.
I've received intel. Message in general chat. It's coming through on the wire. Hang on a minute. Do, 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 do. I've received intel. All right. It's a comedy gold. I love it. I hope it's intentional.
It's now time for action. I whispered them saying I was interested in the guild event, and not long after, I was in the raid group. But this raid group was for the public.
We're in, dudes. We're undercover. We're hitman. You know what I did? I whispered in.
I needed to go deeper.
Oh,
Next,
shit.
I had to infiltrate their communications.
This is insane. He has to infiltrate communications, aka join Discord.
Using an aged Discord account in which I had sourced and prepped beforehand, I was able to gain access to their comms via the link they posted for the raid. And there he was, right in front of me.
Oh shit, face to face.
Poppy Putin.
Okay, our guy, let's look at our villain.
Right in front of me.
Where's our antagonist?
We have spots we haven't rated.
Poppy.
Lisan Al-Gaib, a picture of Putin, Dune, Classic Plus belongs to the Empire. Soviet Premier. Awesome. Just everything you want, dude. I mean, I don't see any red flags with this, and I'm smashed that I got banned from the Discord. I'm really mad about it. I'm genuinely mad.
Putin. The rest of this video is going to be pretty shocking,
Oh.
and I want to note that it may be triggering for some. So
Now, I want to put out there, my channel has a be over 18 to be here, so that's on you. You're adults. Make your own choices. I don't know where this goes. We've infiltrated comms. This could go anywhere.
please proceed with caution. The version of this video that you're watching has likely been censored, so if you'd like to see the uncensored version for further proof, please check the description of this video.
Yes, sir.
It wasn't long after that when Poppy Putin's hate speech had begun.
Oh?
This is going to be the largest realm event that this server has had. I saw this in a prophecy that we were going to beam all of these transsexual liberal alliance player
Of fucking course. Of fucking course. And all these people are in the Discord, and I've just heard that. Let's see how many leave.
And if we have any rat from Big PvP, we are a better guild than you. We are absolutely going to beam the fuck out of you. You are not going to kill a single fucking person in these 7 fucking raids. The Jajas will unleash blizzards down upon your children for thousands of years.
What the hell did I just walk into?
I agree. I agree. I agree. I'm with you on this one. What the fuck is going on here? I'm actually mad I wasn't there. This is a content machine.
Wow, what a great speech from the owner and leader of the Night Slayer Discord to get us pumped up for the
Largest realm event that this server has had.
real nice. Of course, it
No
wasn't
one's
long
gonna
until
show
the
up.
racial slurs came out, hard R's and all.
He's just spamming ad breaks now. Don't give him revenue.
Yeah, fuck that stream.
Damn. Hard R and all. Holy crap. How are you gonna
I also just heard I just watched Friday and now I'm
and then
cool.
drop hard R's before it even starts?
But hold on a sec. Let me point out one thing. I am being accused of being a racist by someone who uses the hard R proudly in front of the entire server.
You still don't get it. You still don't get it. They could have called you anything. It's the fact that you bought it.
Can you see now how fucking ridiculous this shit is? And
Yes. But not for the reason you think. There's irony in that statement, sir. There's a lot of irony in that statement. Yes, we can.
people are believing it. There will always be a small amount of people who believe that shit without proof.
True.
But that's the entire reason
Big true.
why these people do this shit. This is the dark side of the internet.
I'm one of the
people
biggest
that see
hate
it in my
machines in the
comments,
world.
The people that see it in Facebook groups, the people that see it in Twitch streams, the people that see it shouting.
Oh, that's a point, actually. Just what I would interject. If any of you post my ice cream machine heresy on Facebook, I'm going to be very upset. Please don't spread that message throughout the good book. I beg of you. Thank you.
From the roofs of Orgrimmar, they don't know that this guy's a proud racist, but you know who they will think is a racist? Me. It wasn't long after Poppy said the hard R himself that he instructed everyone in every raid to start shouting that Nightman is a racist in Orgrimmar once again.
God.
Let's get a / yell. Nightman is racist. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn, that's insane.
Fucking as daddy here, shame on all of you fucks that did this and stayed in this Discord. Idiots.
That shit hurts, man. You know, I attach my identity to this whole content creation thing, and then to have someone just tear it down right in front of you because they don't like you, it fucking hurts. But you know what would make me feel better? Some gold. You are not going to believe this shit. So the Alliance were taking forever to get to Orgrimmar. At this point, we didn't even know if they were going to show up. So in order to keep people in the raid groups and to stop them from just
Did
leaving,
nobody show up?
Putin would periodically roll off different amounts of gold for people to win.
Didn't have every raid roll for 200 gold.
I rolled a 97. I rolled a 97. They said they're gonna have every raid roll, and then the winner gets 200 gold. And they I rolled high.
It's a mini icon.
Imagine I take their gold.
Everyone who won, you can trade me at the palm tree right there.
I'm gonna go trade him.
Iliad, Peanut, Hominy, Zura.
It's me.
Flash.
Let's go.
This guy is having to pay out thousands of gold now to keep this biggest realm event of all time going, right? At this point, I think it's guaranteed that either A, the Alliance have cancelled, or B, they never told them there was an event, right? It's like the Alliance are going to show, like, are we? I don't know.
200 gold.
200 cash, baby.
Let's fucking go.
Rate and subscribe.
Here, Poppy. Let's go. I got it. Oh my god. Let's go.
Nice.
Yep,
He's really
right,
happy.
Poppy Putin. I took your gold. And guess where it went? Right into the most wanted guild bank.
Much appreciated. Deposit. 200 gold. We're not 200 gold richer. Thank you, Red Empire. Much appreciated.
Get wrecked.
This is glorious. This is the best video I've ever seen get wrecked.
I'm really happy I could inject some comedy into this, because otherwise it's been a really depressing video. But that being said, it didn't stay positive for long.
Oh,
because
no!
shortly after this happened, the event took a serious turn for the worse.
Shit.
You see, this event wasn't going as planned for the Red Empire.
Oh.
We waited about an hour and a half, and the Alliance were nowhere to be found.
Fuck that.
They didn't show up. The event was a flop. I'm not exactly sure why the Alliance didn't show up to this event. I've been told by the leaders over on the Alliance side that the Red Empire just shouted a date and time at them and expected everybody to comply.
Mustard. I love it. That's exactly what it is. Yo, we're going to stand in Ogrimmar on July 4th, so show up, please. No.
I don't have anything to confirm that, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, because the Red Empire and Poppy Putin were pissed.
Oh,
and
shit.
they needed someone to blame.
Oh,
Of
no.
course, you weren't going to find the Red Empire admitting their own failure for their flopped event. They needed someone to pin it on, which led them to their next target. This guy, a small streamer named I Eat Orc.
Oh,
this
no.
guy, I Eat Orc, is a brand new streamer. He's the guild master of an up-and-coming guild on Night Slayer called Final Strike, and he currently has 293 followers on Twitch.
Oh, dear.
I Eat Orc was streaming live during the time of this event over on the Alliance side, which was supposed to be the group that was coming to fight the Red Empire. So when they didn't show up, they chose to pin the entire thing on him. What the Red Empire did next is going to look pretty familiar for you guys by now. It was around this time the Red Empire found I Eat Orc's stream and started using it to gain information on the Alliance to see whether they were coming or not.
This fucking follow I Eat Orc guy is so fucking literally has in his stream title, The Invasion of Ogrimmar starting soon. He changed his stream title now. What a fucking unreal.
Change your stream title.
Yeah,
No way.
The Stormwind Defense. The Stormwind Defense.
When I get told by like companies that reach out to me and schools that reach out to me is like, oh, everybody wants to be a streamer and influencer. Can you come and do a talk? Are these the people? Because they are, right? These are the people. You know, like, he's changed the stream title. Yeah, because the event's not happening. Right? The event. Oh, I'm here to do the big invasion of Ogrimmar. Oh, it's not happening. All right. Let's change the stream title. Oh, shit!
Actual fucking.
And there it was. They had their next target. I Eat Orc was not a key player in this event. He was just a streamer who was streaming the other side. He has 294 followers. He's a GM of a small guild. You think he's gonna rock up with enough people to counter a 300-man defense that Poppy Putin had organized? Hell no. But just like what had happened to me, they saw a target and they went for it.
They always
Ryan
will.
thinks he's slick, but he doesn't realize he's actually like literally killed his fucking guild in one night.
Yeah.
Like killed his fucking guild.
What?
Hey, he griefed his own fucking guild trying to grief us. Like, what are you doing, you fucking
When I heard Poppy Putin say that I Eat Orc had
What? What?
killed his guild in one night, I knew exactly what he meant. I knew exactly what they were about to do to him. The same exact things they'd done to me. The Red Empire took to the Night Slayer Discord and began harassing Aidork.
How to destroy your own stream 101. Watch your guild die.
In the same way they'd done to me. They threatened his guild and his stream, called for everyone to report him and me, even though I had nothing to do with the guild and his...
Get the fuck out of here. Imagine being yourself and failing to get this content today. Everyone report Nightmare for being racist and Aidork for being a tranny.
Stream,
classic.
Called for everyone to report him and...
Shame him as well. Both collaborating to collective dodge. Wow, this is some serious projection going on here. These are a bunch of zero IQ bullies that will never accept responsibility for anything.
To me, even though I had nothing to do with this, and ultimately use this community Discord server to terrorize someone once again. But of course, it didn't stop there. Aidork ended up leaving the Night Slayer Discord, and since the Red Empire could no longer harass him there, they did exactly what they did to me. They sent their lackeys to his Discord. Using the Night Slayer PvP Discord server, they shared Aidork's personal Discord server link.
I will say, and I think I'm not alone here, anybody who's in this server that has seen any of this is like banned from every other server, right? I don't want anybody around me who's like a part of this in any way, shape, or form, whether you joined it or not. If you're in a Discord where any of this is happening, stay the fuck away from me. If you're like, oh, okay, yeah, if you have the opinion of like, oh, that's Putin, he's like that, like, what? Shut the fuck up.
In order to flood it with people to harass him. Poppy Putin himself took part in this, pinging everyone in his server, and a bunch of other Red Empire people joined in too. It looks like Aidork had to ban a bunch of people from his Discord server and eventually turned off invites altogether. Yeah. I want to remind you that this is not just guild v guild drama. This is the owner of the server Discord using that server Discord to target small streamers and send people after them. The Night Slayer Discord is not a safe place.
He's paying this guy like Baron Harkonnen. He's got the server Discord. It's like they're paying him like he's fucking General Zod or some shit.
For the community. I don't know exactly what they posted within his Discord server, but as someone who's had them do this exact same thing,
it's genius.
Me,
it's so old school.
It was a bunch of racial slurs.
I bet
know
too.
Why I think that? Because of this comment right here. Ah, gee, looks familiar, doesn't it? That's because that's the same exact shit they did to me. That's the exact same way that they started the Nightman is racist rumor, and now in front of our very eyes, we're watching them do it to someone else. This is what they do. This is how they harass people. This is how they go after content creators, and it works. I know what it's like to go through this.
It shouldn't.
It sucks. All you can do is just hope they leave you alone. But I tried that, and it didn't work. So here we are. All that literally stemmed from the first event on the first day of me infiltrating them, by the way. I wasn't even in the guild yet, which leads me to the next phase of my mission. Even though I already had enough evidence to probably wrap up this entire case, I came here to infiltrate their guild, and that still needed to be done. So I sat and waited for the perfect moment to come, and just as I had planned, it finally did.
If anybody needs a PvP guild, please whisper anybody in the Red Empire if you would like to join.
This is... I think I found the inn. I have found the back door. I've got the code.
Yeah. I could think of someone.
Holy shit, it's Jason Bourne.
That was actually way easier than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie.
How? It's a PvP guild in Classic.
However, little did I know that what I would find behind the red curtain would be the most shocking discovery I've found yet.
Oh, fuck! Damn! We're going in!
When I set out to infiltrate the Red Empire, I knew I was going to find some pretty gnarly stuff. But to be honest, nothing could have prepared me for just how deep this stuff goes.
I mean, you're so naive, dude. If that's the public stuff, are you fucking kidding me? You should have been more than prepared for this. You should have been, like, stacked to the tits ready for this. Are you kidding me?
Because there was another layer to the Red Empire that I needed to crack. Their Discord. and this one was much harder.
Oh,
You see,
shit.
Even though Poppy Putin was the owner of the Night Slayer Discord for the entire Night Slayer
Second
server,
Discord behind
he
the grassy
also
knoll.
has his own personal Discord for his guild, the
That's
Red
right.
Empire, as well. Now that I was in their guild, I needed to blend in because my mission was not done yet. So I did my best to seem like a normal guild member. I offered to help with heroics.
No, you fucking idiots. Are you kidding me? You go in there and you start bashing every race, creed, faith, everybody who is not just like fucking generic standard edition. You go in there fucking hog wild, baby. You throw all that shit out there, immediate invite to the other Discord. You go in there like a fucking lunatic. You go in there like you're literally born of the Mad Max desert. That's how you get in there. Just fucking wilding.
I did my dailies any chance I could, just so I wasn't AFK in chat.
What was the guild message? I didn't see it. Horde forces the Alliance to dodge the Realm event. We are supreme. Oh, they declared victory because the other team didn't know they were fighting. Nice. We are supreme. We won! Hey! I don't know if you know, but I fucking beat Noble in a game of arm wrestling earlier. He's in a different country and he didn't know, but I mean, that just makes me supreme. It's not my fault he didn't show up, fucking coward.
I did my dailies any chance I could.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked, Nupss. Get wrecked.
Just so I wasn't AFK in chat. I needed to seem normal because their Discord was under tight wraps. They weren't just going to let anyone in.
Yeah,
which
you
you'll
gotta
soon
pass
see
the
was
sniff
for
test to get in
pretty
there.
obvious reasons. When you join the Red Empire's Discord, you don't just automatically have access to the entire thing. You literally have to fill out a whole form, and then they...
Oh, let's have a look at this. They've got a manifesto, ladies and gentlemen. Below, you will find a few questions. Please answer each one accordingly and input your answer in the message field below. Your character name currently in the guild. Do you play Alliance and Horde? A screenshot of your character select screen showing names. Your reason for joining the Raid Empire. Your previous guilds. What arena RPG do you have? Will you fall in for World PvP Call to Arms? Do you know anybody in the Red Empire? That's the tricky one. There's your tricky one there. They want to know if you're a spy. Somebody might be infiltrating.
have to review it and accept you in order for you to gain access. And in order to gain access, I was going to have to gain their trust first.
Okay.
So after a few days of being the Red Empire's favorite
Good
blood elf
footage.
baddie,
Good
I decided
B-roll.
it was time to infiltrate their Discord. So I filled out the application as best as I could. And after about a day of waiting, I was in.
So I did what they asked and they checked it and sent him in. I'm pretty sure I've seen this in Mission Impossible. Do you remember when like Ethan Hunt had to break into the CIA and the way it works is he went to the front desk and they said, can you fill out the visitor form? And he did, and he was in. Nailed it.
That's right. I was behind the red curtain. The first channel I went to after gaining access was this.
Oh, war footage propaganda releases. What is going on with these guys? This is happening in your game. This is happening in your game. Bounties, professions, add-ons and weak auras, classic. Screenshots. Yeah, I like the propaganda releases. This is great. State media. Nice.
This one. Their guild announcements. And what I would find next was truly shocking.
Oh, shock me.
Because their guild announcements aren't just guild announcements.
Oh.
They're lists of every guild in which they've attacked. So I'm just going through these announcements in the Red Empire Discord.
Our short war with Golden Boys is over. It has ended in absolute victory for the Empire. They cease to exist. All guild resources have been devoted to the World Boss Coalition and making sure Big Dodge PvP can't play the game. No events for them, no Orgrimmar, nothing. We hunt them down like the fucking rats they are. It's not an RP server, right? I don't think. I don't think it's an RP server.
And they are truly unhinged. I just wanted to read a few of these for you guys.
Read them
short
for me.
war with Golden Boys, must be another guild, is over. It ended in total absolute victory for the Empire. They ceased to exist. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, wow. This is the message that I sent in my Discord server when I was initially pissed off at Poppy Putin for banning.
Ah, so you did send this. It is officially on site with the Red Empire. Anyone in most wanted, seen, grouping, assisting, or associating with the Red Empire will be G-kicked instantly. We got some new content, boys. You know what to do. Mm-hmm. Talk about feeding the fire, my man.
Me from the Night Slayer Discord. Look, that was the day he sent everyone into my Discord server. Look at this one. Holy crap. Every guild that has crossed us.
No, you've got to read it with some fucking vigor. Undefeated, supreme, glorious. The Red Empire is in full control of the entire world PvP scene of World of Warcraft. Every guild that has crossed us either ceases to exist, dodges, or has slithered into the shadows. This is not propaganda. Rumor has it that Classic Plus is already finished and being tested now by parasocial freak streamers at Blizzard HQ. Classic Plus will be ours. I fear no guild. We fear no guild. Let them all come. ISR, the Lard, Dodge Department, Piss Break, Enclave, Warsong Battalion, Apes, EUST6, Polar. I fear no world PvP leader, no Zerg, no coalition. We are the undisputed victors of every war we have been in. We are the aggressors. We are the bullies. Our autism is strong, probably. Heroes and villains in this story. Come and take the title from us, you lurking rat fucks. To arms!
Cease to exist, dodges, or it slithers into the shadows. This is not propaganda, these are facts. Look, they just list a bunch of other guilds that they've harassed. This is him, the man who disbanded Golden Boys, The Guard, Game Over, Delete, and many other guilds whose names I don't even recall, Breaker of Coalition, and the bane of all streamers. He just flat out is proud of it, dude. We are the guild killers. We are the Discord bombers. The boogeymen of Classic.
In a different world, this is what actually happened to Takeshi because I didn't hire him. This is what became of Putin Takeshi. This is where he ended up.
Yeah. We are the content killers, the guild destroyers, the rightful owners of Night Slayer. We are supreme. Every guild crumbles to us. The Guard, dead. Golden Boys, defeated. ISR, farmed. Big PvP, forced to hide in cities and play on private servers. Final Strike, Aid Orcs Guild, globaled. Most Wanted, essentially disbanded.
That's not true. In fact, Most Wanted has had more people online than the Red Empire lately.
War, violence, beams, slurs. It took every ounce of strength within my body not to die from cringe while reading those announcements.
But if I learned anything from reading the Red Empire's announcements, it's that their harassment towards me or Most Wanted, my guild, is not special at all. We're just one of dozens or who knows how many guilds that they've done this to.
Yeah.
This is their entire thing.
Yeah.
The Red Empire is a guild that prides themselves.
You know how you can tell? The second you join that fucking Night Slayer Discord. Within 3 seconds, you can tell that's exactly what it is. They painted it on their fucking foreheads. They tattooed it on their chests. And you were like, oh, dude, it's so obvious.
In destroying other guilds. Not through PvP. This is not fun in-game stuff. They do this through harassment.
They do. I'm not fucking apologizing for them, but the clues are all there.
Social media, Discord. This has nothing to do with PvP. This is an organization that was solely created to spread hate and toxicity under the guise of a PvP guild. In a game that's supposed to be about the community. How could something like this exist for so long? Actually, I know exactly how, and I'll tell you a lot more.
Okay, truth bomb for you. This exists all over World of Warcraft. This isn't special either. Like, at all. This is not special either. This is all over World of Warcraft.
About that a little bit later. Because for now, there's still plenty to uncover in this Discord server.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Shit. This is where this guy posted a YouTube video about me, literally saying all the stuff that they've said, how I'm a racist and all that, and then posted it to YouTube. And I had to get a copyright strike taken down. This is their reaction. Look at this. Claimants, Nightman LOLs, that's right. Get
no way, Soy Boy still being used in current year. That's crazy. Like, these dudes are so trapped in the past. I've not heard Soy Boy. When was the last time you heard Soy Boy? 24, maybe? 23? That's old school, right? It's a long time ago. Yeah, lockdown. Yeah, true. So it'd be like 2020 when Soy Boy was kicking around. Still got it going. All right.
Correct. This video repeatedly uses my copyright logo. Well, it did. As I was scrolling through the Red Empire's Discord server, I noticed this term being repeatedly used. They call it N-bombing. So naturally being curious, I decided to do a little search on the word bomb to see what I would find. Bomb this Discord with your favorite slur, and then he tags...
Have you really never heard N-bombing? Aww. 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 That's really cute that you've never heard about an N-bomb. Oh.
The whole server. It's big PvP's server. Wow. Another Discord server. Bomb this now. All in, full retard at everyone. I don't know whose server it is because they turned off invites. This guy snitched on me for N-bombing him and then died 30 seconds later. Some Twitch streamer. I think I know what N-bombing is. Oh man. No hit Jerome. What? 100 gold per Jerome grief / kill on stream. 100 gold if you bomb his Discord on stream.
No, Nobble, has this not made you feel like... I imagine for many of you here, has this not made you feel so old? It really has. But these aren't kids. These aren't children. These are like grown-ass men, and it's so sad. What the fuck are you guys doing, man? What are you doing with your days? How have you become so emotionally enraptured into this? It's crazy.
500 gold if you wipe his raid on stream. Punish this freak. I want to see him unable to play the game. This is our current mission. Make me proud, comrades. Dude, Jerome doesn't deserve that. They're giving out gold for people who will grief him and say the N-word on his stream. What the fuck? Some random posted your bomb, LMAO, and he tags the guy who did it. This guy lusts. Nightman is a doxer. Wait.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Nightman, why you dodging, doxing, fucking...
Talk over.
We've seen that clip. Don't reuse old footage.
This is the one that I was there for. This is the one that happened to me when I was raiding Naxxramas, and this is the guy who did it. Lusts.
No way.
N-bomb incoming, letting everyone know to go watch it happen live. So this is something they do regularly, on a regular basis.
So who do you think's to also, let's talk about culpability here. This clearly is a regular pattern of behavior. They're doing it in Twitch streams and whatever. Why again is Twitch not doing anything about this? Because these people are clearly getting reported, and they're on video doing it with their account and stuff. Oh, Discord has let us down on a number of occasions, right? We had like a child porn bot a while ago, and so have some of my other streamer friends. There was somebody in, I don't know, the WoW ethosphere, I guess, that was going around all the streamer Discords, like doing that. Yeah, they don't seem to care. I know more and more restrictions are being placed on Discord because they have a lot of not only child stuff, but a lot of like terrorism Discord set up and shit that they're just letting go unmoderated in any way, shape, or form. So there needs to be a lot of work there. You know Twitch better than us. Twitch doesn't care. Twitch cares sometimes, and then sometimes just not. It's very odd. And there seems to be a YouTube live link. I know that's the... so I assume these guys are streaming on YouTube as well. And Google's like pretty fucking hardcore on this kind of stuff. They care. I think they care when it comes under... It's like Twitch used to be with music, right? It only became a problem, even though everybody was streaming copyrighted music, when, you know, the actual money was being affected and people started knocking on the fucking door. The raid moot is at Blizz. Yeah. I don't know if those guys got suspensions or whatever. Like, you can get fucked by Blizz pretty easily. Blizz, you know, tends to come down pretty hard when they find something. But they've been doing it long enough that they clearly fear no repercussions. Right? I think that's fair to say. These guys and the similar guys like this have been doing this kind of stuff for so long on wherever they feel like it, and do not have any fear whatsoever that there's a repercussion in the future for their actions.
It's the streamers. They come into their stream and they yell the N-word. I don't even have words for this, man. And the fact that they're just doing it out here in the open is the craziest part to me. I talked to some of the streamers that this has happened to, and they told me that their VODs on Twitch were taken down for having the N-word in them because of this. And I'm wondering if that's one of the reasons they do this to begin with. Regardless, these streamers can't hang out in their own personal Discords with their community.
I mean, you can edit the VOD.
They now have to keep their Discord servers locked down and vet every member they get into comms with because they're afraid that that person's gonna just be someone from the Red Empire who's gonna scream the N-word while they're streaming live. You can't make this shit up, man. And if that's not enough proof for you, just wait till you see what I found next. I heard from people before I got into the Red Empire that their soundboard...
I'm confused. Are these guys just having open Discord comms that anybody can join the server and just jump into? Is that what's happening? There has to be, right? That's insane. That's completely insane. That's totally insane. Like, you can have people join the server and then they don't get permissions until they've got... I mean, even we have very minor vetting process to go in there. Or we have channels where everybody's muted but me or whatever, depending on who I'm playing with. I invite Raven sometimes, which is risky, but still.
Discord was atrocious, and I just had to see it for myself. This next part was really risky because I actually had to join a voice channel, and at any second, one of them could have just joined in and started talking to me or asking me questions.
Shit.
So I waited until 3:35 a.m., and then I joined a voice channel.
Oh, to see what they have on their soundboard. Oh. Trump cum. Hey, retards, quiet Trump, Trump bing bong, Nightman is a racist, Night is a something, Trump wrong, Seth laugh later. That is quite an eclectic mix of soundboard going on there. Not as big as yours though, Crusher, but very different thematically. I think the last time I saw Crusher's soundboard, it was something like 89 or 90 files of regretful comments. Not racist or anything like that, just... sad moments of people being sad. All of Alex burping. Yeah,
they literally
it's all of Alex burping.
Of them doing
ooh,
their
yum, 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 yum.
In their soundboard. They even have one titled Poppy, which by the voice and the title, I can only assume is Poppy Putin doing it himself.
Oh, they have a soundboard of him screaming racial slurs for anybody to press. All right.
What's crazy is literally as I was going through their soundboard at 3 in the morning, I was AFK and WoW on another window, and they're literally spamming my name and saying that I'm racist when I tab over. As I'm going through their Discord, listening to them scream the N-word. The irony. Even at 3 in the morning, these guys do not take a break. Luckily, I was able to get in and out of there before anyone had noticed me. From what I've seen, there's deeper layers to the Red Empire Discord that I could probably infiltrate if I stuck around longer, but at this point, I've seen all that I need to see. However,
they're upset. It's hard to put it into the right context if you're somewhat stable as to why they're so obsessed with bashing, saying the N-word or bashing transsexual people or whatever. It's simply because it's, in their minds, taboo. So they're being naughty children by saying it. That's all it is. It's no different than like a 9 or 10-year-old learning a naughty word. They're getting away with saying a no-no word. It's literally that. There's nothing more to it than they're saying a no-no word. That's it. It's the beginning, middle, and the end of the whole thing. They're just saying a no-no word, and they're getting to say it with other people who also say the no-no word. And so for them, it's kind of cool. It's not. As we all know, it's just a word, but like, and you're an adult, like, so it's that, but that is all it is. It's nothing more than it's naughty, and I'm getting away with being naughty. It's Ali G. If you ever saw the Ali G movie, doing this under the car towards the police that they can't see. It's like, ooh, getting away with doing it's that kind of mentality is what it is.
Or just when I was about to put a bow on this entire case.
Oh shit, the case! It's a case! Oh, we're going again. The war schedule. Fuck yeah, dude. Sunday, BGs. Pre-made BGs. Tuesday, all call to arms, world PvP. The guild ceremony of supremacy. Yes. There is going to be the guild ceremony of supremacy. The red flag is broken, Telek.
Announcing another guild event. And of course, I was curious. So come Tuesday at 7 p.m. server, I was online and waiting.
Wait.
Of course, I was
What are these
curious.
character names?
So come
Sledgehammer Derby, Fidel Castro, Papi Putin. All caps, all day, all the time. All caps, all day, all the time.
Tuesday at 7 p.m. server, I was online and waiting. But what I wasn't prepared for was Papi Putin's post trying to hype everyone up. To all my life.
This is going to be fucking great. I love it.
There's thieves and convicted felons. Be online at 7 p.m. server and look at what he posted. The Red Empire, Horde Soviet Guild.
Yeah, go back. What is that word? What is... I don't want to say this. Is this highly offensive? What is this word? I don't know what that is. That's too zoomer for me. It's a Jewish slur. Ah, okay. Wait, to be fair, they haven't bashed Jewish people yet, so... Bingo? Anybody keeping up?
7 p.m. server and look at what he posted. The Red Empire, Horde Soviet Guild, built on lies, powered by theft. Loyalty is a tool. Deceit is a weapon. Crime is our creed.
Loyalty is a tool. Deceit is a weapon. Crime is a... why are you guys, like, surprised that these people... Like, that's what crossed the line for you. It wasn't the homophobia, the racism, the ethnic slurs. It was the use of AI imagery. That's when you were like, that's the line. I was all good until that point. And then I saw AI artwork. And at that point, man, I just could not stay in that server anymore. That's when I was like, no, this has gone beyond world PvP at this point. That's...
If you'd ask Papi Putin and the Red Empire, I'm sure they would tell you that this is just roleplay. But at what point is this roleplay when you're using deceit to completely ruin people's image with lies that you've made up out of thin air? This is not roleplay. This is something that they actually do. They take this stuff outside of game and they use deceit as a weapon in order to dismantle their enemy guilds. They actually have an entire term in which they've coined for this that they call, I shit you not, Discord PvP.
I love it. I love it so fucking much. There's just no way these people breathe. It's just no way these people breathe. I could use a keyboard.
Time again, you will see them use this term in regards to the harassment that they do to people outside of game in Discord. And normally with most toxic guilds, you would think this would be pretty easy to not engage with. However, Papi Putin, the Red Empire's guildmaster, is the owner of the entire Night Slayer server Discord.
That's true.
It's really not easy to avoid these guys. Historically, the server Discord was supposed to be a tool for the community, a resource for players either looking for a raid or trying to find a group to sell items and services. This is what the community Discord server is supposed to be for. However, since the Red Empire has taken ownership of the Night Slayer Discord, it has been used primarily for Discord PvP, to the point where they now have an...
Because who's still playing? Who do you think's left after the initial Zerg? Look where you are. Look where you are. Look around yourself. Just take a fucking drink of the environment you're fucking in. And realize where you are. And where's all the other people gone? Who's left? Who's sticking around with this and taking it this seriously? Especially PvP in a 20-year-old version of the game. And trying to get things going,
entire section dedicated to it called the Hall of Shame. This is a section of the Discord server where they essentially shame members of the community for any wrongdoing that they may have done. And
oh, I'm curious. What have we got here? Go back. Okay.
To it called the Hall of Shame. This is a section of the Discord server where they essentially shame members of the community.
All right. We are looking for a couple of people to join the bailiff team. You would be responsible with handing out verdicts, locking dead resolved posts, changing post titles when applicable. If you can be impartial, unbiased, partisan, and aren't a freak. Too high to roll main spec and rolled off spec. I don't know what this is. I don't know.
For any wrongdoing that they may have done. And while a portion of the reasons they're shaming people are legit, like ninja looting, etc., a good amount of these shame posts are not legitimate. Poppy Putin knows that deceit is a weapon, so he uses the Hall of Shame category as a weapon against anyone who may go against him. This is where he made the post about me and then pinged all 32,000 members of the server. And I'm not the only one. They're making posts about a lot of people. I can't confirm which of their claims within the Hall of Shame posts are legit or not. I'll let you guys be the judge of it, but it's very evident that this is something in which he does. Anyone who stands against Poppy Putin or talks shit about him will get the most
the server's got 32,000 people on it, but at this point, how many are active? Right, you joined your realm server or whatever at some point, and do you know what I mean? Like, how many people are active in that fucking server at this point?
This happened to me, and this has happened to other people. Go see it for yourself. Seeing Poppy Putin's deceit is a weapon post in their Discord before the event made me realize how important it is to have to make this.
Have they told the opposition about this event?
These guys know what they're doing. They acknowledge it, and they're going to keep doing it. But we're supposed to be at this guild event, so let's get an invite.
All right, let's go. We're infiltrating. Auto invite. Nice. We got a mod.
All right, we're in.
We're in. Access granted.
Once again. And once again, I needed to infiltrate their communications. However, this time wasn't going to be as easy because unlike last time when it was the entire server in voice comms with them, this time it's just me and the guild in close quarters. So I needed to be as inconspicuous as possible. I waited until the time was right, and then I infiltrated their Discord communications.
I can't. I'm tired.
Everyone had rolled out, and I was told we were headed to Netherstorm, so I took off and started to head there myself. And what they ended up doing when I got there was pretty toxic.
Oh,
the
shit.
The event was literally just camping the graveyard at Tempest Keep.
Oh, those fucking dude.
Oh, God, it's so pathetic. Oh, my God, it's so pathetic. It's so sad. Oh, it's so sad. It's the saddest, most basic shit ever in the world. Oh, dude. This is the big event. Deceit is a weapon. We're going to camp the flight point next to the raid.
Yep. For those that don't know, just to give you guys some context, this floating thing right here is the raid Tempest Keep. If you die in that raid, you spawn down here in the graveyard, but the thing is you spawn there alive. So if someone was to gank you at this graveyard, you wouldn't be able to—
Time to victim blame. You wiped in Tempest Keep in TBC Classic. You shit, and you deserve to have your raid fucked over. Fucking shitters. Where you died to, Void Reaver? You fucking pussies. Better get your shit together.
Get back up into your raid until that person stopped ganking you or you somehow escaped. That's all they did for 2 hours. But you could bet eventually—
2 hours? You camped a graveyard as a raid for 2 hours? How do you have this much free time? I beg you, I would say find a hobby, but your hobby is this. But be productive within that hobby, for the love of Christ. How the fuck do you have this much free time?
Return and became even more toxic. And I want to make this clear, I'm not against camping the Summoning Stone or the graveyard at Tempest Keep. I mean, it is a PvP server after all.
Spare me, Jesus. Spare me, Jesus.
But after 2 hours, it does get a little bit repetitive.
No!
However, I was instantly glad I came because I finally got to put a character name to the face of the guy who made up the entire Nightman is a racist rumor. Remember this part from the beginning? This guy, Coach, otherwise known as Hundo, when he joined the raid group, I finally got to put a character name to the name on Discord.
Let's get Hundo's Warlock to summon, please.
And look at how he asked for a summon in raid chat.
Where is it? Warlock? Im for world PvP.
Hondo, I don't want to hear it. You're in a racist guild, all right?
But even though the slur...
Am I missing something there? Oh, summon me N-word. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Raid chat.
Hondo, I don't want to hear it. You're in a racist guild, all right?
But even though the slurs were already flying, the event eventually took a turn to become even more toxic.
No way.
How could camping a graveyard outside of a raid be even more toxic?
Oh, let's play a game. What became more toxic than just camping PvEers who were trying to have a fun night for 2 hours? Oh, that's a good question. Report. I gotta be going in their streams. Yeah, joining. I think going in their streams. They're not going to join the Discord out there. I think they're going to go in their streams. Say it, Willie. Hey, stop saying those no words, you.
You ask? Well, it all started when a person from their rival guild, Big PvP, showed up at the graveyard.
Big PvP? One come out.
Shout out to all the healers.
Out of range, some fucking big PvP shitter warrior.
Is that the guy that's been... Dude, wait.
There are so many of you. It's getting more pathetic by the second. There are so many of you doing this. That's quite shocking as to how many people turned up to this. To camp a graveyard and press Pom Pyro. Like 60% of the raid is mages casting Blizzard.
Didn't we kill him like 2 hours ago here?
Oh, he's dead again.
Now, I want to preface all this by saying that this guy was nobody special within Big PvP. Big PvP has over 1,000 members across multiple expansions. This was just some random guy amongst their members. However, since he had that Big PvP guild tag, they decided to target him.
Where'd his body go?
I don't know, actually. Yeah, I suppose he's over here in the rocks. He's in the rocks.
Here, wait. I want to CC him. CC him. Don't kill this guy. Full CC. Kidnap. Do not kill him.
See, instead of just ganking this guy once or twice and then letting him get back to his raid, Poppy Putin chose to do what he called kidnapping. This is where they'll use various forms of crowd control to make it so this guy infinitely loses control of his character. Their plan wasn't to kill him, it was to keep him stuck there indefinitely.
You're not dodging him. Why are people dodging him?
They CC'd this guy over and over and they would not let him leave.
Oh my god, and he's a tank?
Is he really their tank? No
I
shot.
think so, dude. Yeah, he has a shield and a sword.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We just kidnapped a raid's tank.
Or mind controlled him and then put a renew on him.
They could tell by his gear that this guy was a tank. Imagine doing a raid and your tank is held up outside because he's getting endlessly harassed by the Red Empire because of his guild tag.
Yeah, I saw him going to TK earlier.
He's trying to run away. He's trying so hard to run away.
No, he's got another 20-30 minutes.
I reviewed my whole recording and it was about 30 minutes that they did this for. Which
grown adults. You're adults with responsibilities in life. What are you doing?
which is definitely enough time for your raid group to drop you. And even when some of the raid members suggested to kill this guy in a funny way, Poppy Putin just insisted on keeping him stuck there.
Oh, dude, should we take our weapons off and just punch him to death? Just jump him?
Nah, don't kill him at all. Keep him like this.
Saying here for...
Yeah, he's saying just like this.
Kill the bowman on him. He's got a bowman on him.
Yeah, kill that bowman.
We just want to keep getting the polys off so we can keep getting his health back up.
Eventually, this dude just gave up and logged out.
He logged out. This motherfucker logged out.
He
Do you despair with me? Tell me you guys despair with me. You despair with me, right? That's a living, breathing human. You despair with me. It's so unreal, yet painfully real.
But even though this guy alt F4'd and literally logged out, Poppy Putin wasn't done harassing him yet.
All right, we kill him now, right? Before he.
No. He's not in the game anymore.
Okay.
Don't kill him though. Don't kill him though. All right, like 5 people stay right there. He's gonna come back in. Everybody else, let's go back to the stone.
Even though this guy literally logged out of the game, Poppy Putin stationed 5 of us there to wait just in case he decided to come back. And since they could no longer harass this guy in game, Poppy Putin did what he does best. More Discord PvP.
Isn't out of range in the Discord?
He's in the nice lane Discord, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Everybody tag him. Everybody tag him.
Oh my god.
So of course Poppy Putin and his cronies rushed to the PvP server Discord to harass this guy further and taunt him for being camped out of the game. But it wasn't long until he came back to try and see if he could make it to his raid.
We have 5 people waiting to see if he comes back in over there.
He's back.
Knew it. I knew it. Don't kill him.
The second he came back, they were right there waiting to keep him infinitely CC'd so he could never return to his raid.
I knew he was going to come back in on the same layer. Here, just keep holding him. Yeah, kill the worm chaser and bring him back further away. I'm going to Nova him right here. He's Nova'd. If we can get a mind control.
Eventually, this dude realized they weren't going to let him go.
Yeah, I mean, you should be able to, yeah, I was just thinking the exact same thing. Like, Blizzard would take action against this. Absolutely.
And he's probably been kicked out of his raid by now, so he just called it quits altogether.
He did it again? He held it for it again!
This is funny because their raid's probably waiting on this dude.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Imagine being like the main tank and like the whole raid's fucking waiting for you.
There he goes.
Yeah, you're the first that I've ever kidnapped.
For the rest of the event, I never saw that guy log back in. I don't know what happened.
Emergent, there are levels where they take it to harassment. I've never tried. Like, I've obviously been fucking hounded a bunch of times on PvP servers, but I have heard of a lot of people getting suspended for stuff like this. Like, one or 2-day bans. Like, you can't.
But if I can
especially if you've got evidence.
Probably kicked out of his raid group and probably didn't finish Tempest Keep that night. This is more than just PvP. This is more than just camping someone. This was griefing his entire raid night. This is something that players look forward to all week and specifically carve out time in their schedules for. For all we know, that was just some dad on the one night a week he gets to play the game. But because he was in the wrong guild,
that's no
at the
dad.
Wrong place at the wrong time,
he's waiting 30 minutes being CC'd
until he had to log out of the game twice. And if that isn't bad enough, the owner of the whole server Discord starts spam tagging him with his cronies to rub it in. If anything, this just showed me that it doesn't matter who you are or what you do. The Red Empire will target anyone that's convenient for them. From what I saw, they continued messing with him the next day in Discord, but he didn't give them much of a reaction, which was smart because if he did, it could have gotten much worse. Once the event was over, Poppy Putin made a guild announcement saying that he was...
Yeah, he just didn't do shit and they stopped. Okay. Huge shout out to everyone that showed up last night. Insanely proud of everyone in the guild. For what? We will not become complacent. We will keep pushing these guilds to the breaking point. I am so proud of you guys. We did it, guys.
Proud of everyone in the guild and that they will keep pushing these guilds to the breaking point. So I've made a lot of claims about the Red Empire. And now it's time to finally address all their claims against me.
I am not a racist.
In the Red Empire's campaign against me, they have said several things, all of which I'm going to address right now. The first, and in my opinion, most frustrating thing they've been saying about me is that I'm a racist. They've been saying this to basically anyone who could possibly come in contact with me, and they just say, DM me for proof, and then when you DM them, they never reply to you. The reason why this is so frustrating is because most people don't look that far into it. They just hear, oh, that guy's a racist? Damn, fuck that guy.
Look, man, if you're worried about this kind of shit and you want to become like a streamer or something, it's never gonna get better, bro. Ever. In fact, it just gets worse. Sorry to spoil the dream of trying to be in this fucking pristine white image, but it's never gonna get better, and it is only gonna get worse. The larger you get, the worse it gets, by a long fucking way. A long fucking way.
And that's their stance that they take. I've seen it literally happen to people that I know. People who I weren't that close with, like acquaintances within the WoW community, have taken a stance against me because they think I'm a racist. And that sucks.
So? For real, dude. So what? Genuinely. So somebody who has no idea who you are, is not interested in anything you put out there, and will believe anybody who tells them you're a racist and goes, oh, okay. So fucking what? So what? What, like you just lost your most loyal viewer of 20 years? No. Like, what, you, look at the people you're hanging out with. You want these people watching you? You wish they were your friends? What do you mean? So what? Genuine. I'm not saying like it's easy for people to ignore hate, but you have to be able to do that. And you also have to understand that the people who are like this are not affecting you in any way. They're not your fucking best mates. They're not going to be your best chatter. They're not going to be your biggest supporter. They're not going to do any of that stuff. They're gormless fucking dribbling idiots. Like, who cares?
Hurts. Because the truth is, I've never said a racist thing in my life. There's nothing sus I said on stream. There's no text. There's no proof. There's nothing.
Right.
Me and my officers work really hard to make sure our community is inclusive. We've kicked...
It is 100% why I ban you from looking at YouTube comments, Bex. It is 100% why. Because there are just far too many completely irrational people out there. We had someone yesterday who genuinely thought I was going to destroy the Ninja Creamy. Like, not as a joke. They were like, concerned. They like DM'd me. How long have you been here that you think I would actually destroy a £300 gift that somebody would really like? What are you doing? Right? What are you doing? Like I regularly do. You know, when I come on stream and start smashing shit up like a fucking maniac. Like, what are you doing? And I can't, and as I said to Bex, and I've said to many other people, you can't micromanage that type of thing. You can't do it. It's impossible. You can't micromanage that kind of thinking. So I'm not going to. It's as simple as that.
People out of the guild for using slurs before. I literally found Red Empire members in their Discord talking about how they left my guild because they were told not to use slurs. At the end of the day, this was something that they said purely to rage bait me. They even flat out admit this, and it worked.
You slurped it.
They saw that it made me upset, so they used that as their ammunition. How
and
the
you're
fuck
still
was I supposed to know
upset.
they were going to be shouting it from the rooftops? Could I have
You're still upset.
handled being rage baited better? Sure, yeah, I can admit that. I definitely could have. Lesson learned there. I've only been a content creator.
I don't think you have learned your lesson, sir. I am not blaming you, 100%. I'm not blaming you, and they went well above and beyond and address and all that kind of stuff and harassing you constantly. That's what bullies do. It's the best advice you can give anybody with dealing with a bully is you give them shit back because they don't like resistance at all. But I don't think the lesson you've learned is the correct one, is my point. I think your lesson learned is wrong. Is that you shouldn't have just engaged with rage bait, but like that's not going to help you going forward.
For like 13 months. How was I supposed to know that people would take things this far? But since we're on the topic of racism, I just want to take a moment to say that their open and proud use of these slurs as if it's some kind of funny joke is the most cringe shit that I've ever seen in my entire life. What is this, fucking 1906? What are you, 13?
From a content creator perspective, this is the best thing you could have done for your career, actually. Because we're all now aware of you. So I genuinely hope if you're watching this, or even if you're here now, this was a smart move. It was a bit dramatic. I'm infiltrating their comms is a bit much. But like now we are definitely aware of you. So thumbs up for that. Like, and this is also the best advice I can give you. Turn a shit situation into content is what we all do. Because it's free as fuck. I don't have to sit here and come up with a big idea or build something in the fucking studio or do whatever, right? I don't have to do any of that. You guys are pumping out content for me. Like, fucking free work, dude.
Years old in a freaking Call of Duty lobby. You guys are 40 and you need to get your shit together. The shit's disgusting. Racism is not a joke. The N-word is not a meme. Do better. The WoW community is supposed to be for everyone. You think Classic Plus is gonna thrive when someone joins the server Discord and the owner of the whole server calls him the N-word? Hell no.
Oh my god. Smile. You know what? That's what I think about when I think of World of Warcraft is smile. I think of the smile song.
As long as people like this are running our community, Classic Plus is cooked. It doesn't matter how good the game is. If shit like this is able to fly within our community, the game cannot grow, period. All right, the next thing.
Game's going to be fine. Again, you are this is the minority of the minority of the minority of the minority, and nobody gives a fuck. I cannot express to you enough how much nobody gives a fuck who's going to play Classic Plus about the RP PvP server with Putin and Clownboy. Like, this is not even a drop in the fucking bucket, bro. I'm sorry to break that down for you, but like, nobody gives a fuck at all.
They've been saying in their campaign against me is that I've made IRL threats against them. I'm just going to keep this part simple. Nothing I've said was a threat. It's really easy to take things out of context, but as someone who's had my address shared online and sent to anyone who may dislike me by people with foul intentions, I will defend myself and my family if anybody comes to my home. All right, the next thing they've been saying about me is that I'm a doxer.
Okay. That took a turn. I mean, America. That took a turn.
Which I think is hilarious considering I'm the one who's personally been doxxed. But they're saying it, so let's address it. But before we do that, let's define doxing. Doxing is the act of publicly exposing someone's private or identifying information like their home address, phone number, or workplace without their consent. The reason the Red Empire is calling
I do not
me
consent
a
for you
doxer
guys
is
to
because
know
of
my
these
name.
screenshots right here.
Beyblade that shit. Hold on. Boogeyman, DM me any Discord names and any info you got. I'll see what I can find. I had a funny joke about this, but maybe inappropriate Lamau. Nah, dude. Beyblade that shit. If I can't find anything, I'll need to see if my homie's available. He's got to be careful, though. He's an old school hacker that was on the FBI watch list. Bingo! There we go. My dad worked for Blizzard. Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. That's another bingo. That's got to be center square. That has to be center square, right? He's an old school hacker on the FBI watch list. He's a great dude. I love it. This is so high school fantasy. This is fucking where Zac Efron should be, for sure. I got legends. I need a name. I'm not going to harm anyone. Wait, that was Nightman. Oh, he's saying this. But once I have a name, I'm suing the brakes off this dude, Pappy Putin. Are you in developer mode on Discord? Yeah. That's his user ID. Do you have any other... what is this background? We're suing, dude. Do you have any other correlating info on this person, like from the Facebook community or anything? If not, once I get out of this Alterac Valley, I can start digging. Hold the investigation. We're fighting for mid in Alterac Valley. So, just fucking pop your brakes. Pop your brakes, all right? We're fighting mid, AV. And then we can crack on with the case.
These are screenshots of what was supposed to be a private conversation in a private chat that got leaked to the Red Empire, where I am clearly trying to find Pappy Putin's IRL name. In these screenshots, I literally say that I'm not going to harm anyone, and that once I have the name...
It's a bit odd to say I'm not going to harm anyone, right? I said I wasn't going to do it. It's in Discord. What more do you need? It's a little odd that you brought that up, though. I didn't think you were going to, but now...
I'm suing the brakes off of this dude. I am an up-and-coming content creator, and all of a sudden, people are spam whispering my community lies saying that I'm a racist. So I'm lost. I had no idea what to do. So I made an appointment to go sit down with a lawyer to see what my options were.
What?
That lawyer told me that if all I had was the name Pappy Putin from World of Warcraft, I wouldn't have a leg to stand on.
I would have given so much, so much to have seen that lawyer's face. Oh my God. So you're being harassed by Daddy Putin. Okay. Like trying some fucking lawyer, this straight-laced, perfect tie, bleached white teeth, trying to just put this whole fucking thing together.
I needed a real name to connect these things to. And at first, it was just about protecting my name and my image and my brand from these lies that they've made about me. But then it eventually turned to full-on harassment, where they follow me to every online platform I go. So yes, I did go looking for his name, not to harass him, not to send it to anyone, not to dox him, but to protect myself and my family in case anything were to happen to us. I didn't share any of his information with anyone other than the proper authorities. So no, I am not a doxer. All right, the last claim they're making about me is that I was conspiring to mass report people.
Oh, the bot farm.
I did that.
Yeah,
Didn't
we
expect
saw
that,
that.
did you? Well,
I did. We did, because I read the fucking receipts. It was you were trying to make a bot farm to mass report them. Ha ha! I am Columbo on this case.
I have been trying to contact Blizzard about the harassment that I've been receiving from these people and other people for the better part of 2 years now. Myself and my community have submitted dozens of...
Oh, Blizzard. Tut. GM here. Thanks for letting us know about this. Such behavior is not supported by Blizzard, even though we encourage our players to cooperate and compete, blah, 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 blah. In this scenario, I'd ask for your help once more, as it is crucial to do a correct report, so our team is able to conduct a thorough investigation. Select the player's character and right-click. You can do it by the following next steps. Click the player's name in chat, click report player. Okay, so these are all just the automated responses. Okay, so they're telling you to just do right-click report. Oh, what did he ask for there? Due to our privacy protection, we are not able to disclose our findings or the actions taken, so you will not receive a reply to your report. Okay, so that's where they say they're not telling you what they did. Yes, the GM's busy death-touching things.
And every single time, without fail, we get an AI response telling us to right-click their name in-game and click the report button.
Yeah,
There's
this is
no
the
one
ultimate
out
email.
there to hear what we have to say. We've tried right-clicking their name in-game. It does nothing.
What's your next step? Generally, I think this could be a little learning experience for all of you. What is the next step if this is happening to you? Genuinely, what is the next step? If you're being genuinely harassed, like actually fucking harassed in game to the point of like it's causing you general stress and it's spreading through Discord and all those things, and you have video evidence of it, the best thing you could do, honestly, at this point is social media, and you start spamming them with the clips, with the story, the whole thing. It will get found out. Is you start putting it on social media, you start tagging people, and you start getting, and I know this sounds fucking pathetic, but it's true. You start tagging in popular content creators. That is really your next step. And they should have been done a long time ago. If you've tried the normal things and it's genuine and you have like video evidence, you tag in as many people as possible and let them know. You can tag me in it. I'm fine. I'm going to ignore it, but there you go.
So we went online and tried to submit tickets. That doesn't work either. I literally went to link there to hear what we have to say. We've tried right-clicking their name in-game. It does nothing. So we went online and tried to submit tickets. That doesn't work either. I literally went to LinkedIn and paid for a premium account just to message the WoW devs and see if they would hear me out. But
how the fuck did you go to LinkedIn before the alternatives? You're supposed to be somebody who's getting into content creation, and you went to fucking LinkedIn.
But I never got a reply. You can literally go look for yourself on the Blizzard website and try and submit a ticket, and there is literally no way to submit a ticket for harassment. What are you supposed to do when there's not even an option to submit a ticket for harassment on their website? To do when they're...
It's that one. It's there. It's here. What do you mean? It's this one here.
There's not even an option to submit a ticket for harassment on their website. This game has been completely abandoned by Blizzard. If you are being targeted or harassed, there is virtually nothing you can do to contact Blizzard to get somebody to help you. They have completely replaced their reporting systems with AI, so it seems you can get away with virtually anything in this game as long as you don't say anything that the AI will specifically pick up on.
No. The main community managers of Blizzard have their own individual Twitters, which are public, and they respond to them all the time. They're not AI Twitter accounts. You can contact Varia, Bethany, Randy. You can contact them very, very easily. It takes 2 seconds. No, they're not AI. Unless, no, you can contact them very, very easy to get this out to people. And mainly, this is content. Get it to streamers.
And the Red Empire knows this. Their officers literally have to remind people in Discord not to use slurs.
I agree. You should not have to use Twitter. But I think we could also agree the in-game system fucking sucks. So you have to go outside of that bubble, right? You would be very, very incorrect if you do not think that they read random DMs and posts. They actually have that as part of their job. I can guarantee you their job is to read everything and to feed it back. They read all that shit. It is a big part of their job is to read all that stuff. I can confirm that is the play. Yeah, thanks for the PST. Yeah, we do have some ex-Blizzard GMs here. Talking to Blizzard CS on Blue Sky. Yeah. Literally, you need to amplify the message if you're ever having this problem. But it has to be a real problem, otherwise you will get ignored, right? It's like someone ninja'd my trinket in Mythic Plus or whatever. No.
At people in game, otherwise they'll get banned, which is why they harass people elsewhere with slurs like Twitch and social media and Discord. But the harassment is still going on in game, and when you try to go to Blizzard to explain what's happening to you, there's no one there to hear you out. So after exhausting literally all of my options trying to contact Blizzard, I heard that there was a way to mass report people in game to get players banned. So I went looking for information.
Your A to B was... No, your ABC went right click, LinkedIn, bot farm. That's the route you went.
On how to do that, and that got back to Poppy Putin and the Red Empire. So of course they added that to the list of things they shout about me. Do I think I should be the one who decides whether players get banned or not? Hell no. But when the game is abandoned and there's no one there to help you out in cases like this, what else are you supposed to do? I'm not just gonna sit here while myself and my community gets harassed.
For what it's worth, after looking into how to mass report people, I found that it's not nearly as easy to do it as the community may think. And if you don't want to take my word for it, well, they're all still here, aren't they? I found that it doesn't work that way. You can't just mass report someone to get them banned. As far as I'm concerned, mass reporting people to get them banned is probably a myth, which is definitely for the best, because if it was real, people like Poppy Putin would for sure be using it to ban anybody they came across.
Yes.
So did I conspire to mass report people? Technically, yes, but did anyone ever get banned? Clearly not, considering my ass still gets harassed by the same people on a daily basis. So you can hate me for that if you want, but to be honest,
I don't hate you, man. I feel sorry for you. I really do. Oh, fuck. Oh, we're at the end. Oh, we're not invading Orgrimmar again?
I know that was a ton of information to unpack, so if you made it this far, I just want to personally thank you for hearing me out and listening to my story.
Legit, I am not blaming you for this. From the bottom of my heart, you seem very naive, very good, well-intentioned, but this is going to be a tough road for you, brother. A really, really tough road for you. You've showed a lot of signs here that this is not a place you're probably going to thrive in, but I hope you do well. I genuinely do. I'm not laughing at you. It sucks that all this happened to you. So, yeah, if you can use this as a proper learning experience, God bless you.
Past few months have been a nightmare for me and my girlfriend to go through. And even though we still have a lot of good people in our corner, we felt pretty alone through this entire thing, because I don't think the majority of the community understood exactly how bad this was. Which leads me to a really important point that I want to make. This is not just a toxic guild problem. This is a community problem. If I learned one thing from this whole experience, it's that Blizzard is not coming to save us. Blizzard has abandoned this community.
The only ones who can do anything to make this community a better place is us, the people that exist within it, that are there every single day. But people are pack animals and people want a sense of belonging. When an overwhelming majority within a community has a certain set of ideas, people may change the way they act or behave in order to align more with the majority of people so they have a sense of belonging within that community. When the majority are the people in charge and they're spreading ideas.
This is hyperbolic, 100%. Let's have a comment on this. I think it's worthwhile. This is hyperbolic, but to the people entrenched in this world, this is genuine as fuck. Like, they really believe this. Like, 100%. And it's all about which bubble you're in. If you are in this bubble and you are really entrenched in there, you're like balls deep in that environment, and it's all that's happening to you day, night, afternoon, wake up, go to sleep. It's the same environment. It feels like the entire world to you, and this feels genuine. It feels really genuine. And it's one of those where the advice of like, just change server, lol, or just don't be a part of that or whatever, then it just doesn't work, because that's the world is there. That's the walls of the world, and it seems so monstrously large.
Ideas of hate, things can get really messy. This is how really terrible things have happened throughout human history, and I can't help but notice that.
I mean, read it in a little bit. Let's pull that back just a smidge. I mean, kind of a prime example of what I just said right there. Kind of a prime example. It seems that massive. I don't know if it makes you feel better, but it's not. And you'll be fine. You're going to be okay.
This is a reoccurring theme that's happening within the WoW Classic community. The amount of people who I once thought were chill dudes who are now spamming slurs to fit in with the owners of the Night Slayer Discord server is appalling. And I don't know if this is just how they've always been, or if now that they think it's hip and cool and acceptable to say the N-word on Night Slayer, they're just doing it to fit in. But I want to remind the community that it's better to walk 1,000 miles alone than to walk together with racists and people that are spreading hate. And if you want a place to belong, there are communities out there that won't call you the N-word. But if we want our community,
I want you all to know there is a heaven. There is a safe place. Ladies and gentlemen, go north. Just keep going north and you will find a place where you will not be called the N-word. Just keep going. We have found it. It is a utopic society. It is there.
The classic WoW community to be one that won't, then we need to stand up and do something about it. I see posts every single day on social media talking about how WoW is so toxic because of the gear checks, and people will check logs and they kick you out of the groups.
How do you guys feel about it? Is classic WoW the most toxic version of WoW that's running right now? Like, that is where I would expect to find by far the most toxic players. Like, very much a combination of people lost in the sauce from their past, trying to live that, like, childhood glory, and players who are pretty good at retail, but then moved to classic because it's easier. It is. And now, like, are gods because they have better access to gear and can just, the gameplay is easier, so you get to chop people up and shit and group up with gangsters and stuff. It does feel like, to me, like, because retail is far more exclusive, is what I'd say. Like, it feels like retail is so much more exclusive as you move up those rankings that a lot of players just get lost in the quagmire of, you know, doing normal gearing and shitty mid-tier M+, and just go off to somewhere else. Yeah, it just feels like a perfect... My brother has played every version. To give you context, my brother has played every version of Classic since it came out and does not touch retail at all. He just plays Classic, and then he plays Classic again and again and again. He's good there. My brother is... I know he might be watching right now, and he admits, in retail, my brother is fucking terrible. But in Classic, playing a mage, he's really good. He's really good. He's really, really good there. He can be awesome over there. If I put him into like a retail raid, not so much. Not so fucking much. But in retail, he can be very, very strong. Love you, bro.
But how come I never see people talking about how racist and disgusting the community has become?
Also, I'm not saying retail is utopic. I said at the start of this video, the most racist or outwardly, vocally racist. I don't actually know if they're racist, but the people who like using those words and edgy humor, you know, picking on, saying the no-no words like we talked about earlier. I have bumped into them very densely packed in the mid to higher tier guilds, and just shifting around like a washing machine around those environments. That's where I bumped into them very, very heavily, and it was a weird time. So retail clearly has this problem as well. Yeah, Crusher knows what I'm talking about. The amount of fucking people we've dealt with who are like really good at the game, and then they open their fucking mouth, and you're like, what is this? What are you doing? And they're off.
This is something that we need to speak up about. And the reason why nobody has until me is because they don't want to be targeted by the Red Empire or banned from the Night Slayer Discord permanently. Classic Plus is supposed to be right around the corner, and I love the idea of Classic Plus being our new forever home for all the classic Andes out there. But I'm at a point now, whenever I see a Classic Plus video on social media, I just sigh. Because I truly believe if the community doesn't change, then it doesn't matter how good the game is. No one's gonna stick around when they're met with this type of toxic community. And unless we start to speak up about it now, Classic Plus will just die out the second all these new players realize.
This is what I'm worried about. You're learning the wrong lessons. You've put yourself in this community. That's the lesson you need to learn. The red flags were everywhere. They were all over the fucking place. You've put yourself into that fucking community. If you see all these signals, they're signals. They're stop signs. That's what they are.
How toxic the leadership in our community is. My hope is that the community finally starts to step up and speak about this in an effort to change it before we get to Classic Plus. But I'll be honest, I don't have much faith. My platform is only so big. It would take a lot of effort from the community to get the word out. So if you cared about anything I had to say in this video today, please share it with somebody. And if you're a content creator or a streamer, feel free to react to this video. You can be as unbiased as you would like, because the community cannot change unless we use our voices and platforms to change it. So what's next for me? Well, I'm sure Poppy Putin and the Red Empire will double down on their harassment towards me and my community.
Second video?
I'm sure I'll be flamed once again in the Night Slayer Discord and other Discords, and probably in trade chat of Orgrimmar on Night Slayer. I'm sure my social media will be flooded with comments once again saying that I'm a racist. But that's nothing new for me and my community, so I was expecting that. Hopefully nothing happens to me and my family in real life. The authorities have all the names of the people involved in case anything does happen. But at the end of the day, someone had to speak up, and if no one was going to do it, then fuck it, I will.
That was an adventure, a roller coaster. That was a wild one. That was a wild one by Nightman. Holy crap. Took me back decades. Decades. That threw me right back into the source of early WoW, where people were still learning what it's like to be on servers with lots of other people and different points of views and all that kind of stuff. He's a good dude. I think he's actually a good dude, at least from his side of things and what he's shown. But naive, lost in the sauce, and definitely making bad decisions left and right. Just left and right. Yeah, really poor decision making. Like, to hear words like "I went to LinkedIn" is fucking wild to me. Yeah, I see this a lot with people who want to be streamers. Their heart's in the right place. They want to create this, like, how many times have you heard it? And some of you are probably guilty of this too, is like, I want to build like a stream where everybody's kind of like friends. We're going to have like no drama. It's going to be like a non-toxic place. We're going to get together. We're going to do some events together. I'm going to be like organizing that we're going raid, and we're going to do all this and all this kind of stuff. You can do all that, but you're going to have a bunch of stuff that comes with it, man. A bunch of stuff that's going to come with it, and it's not going to be nice, and it's going to be 24 hours a day. You better be ready for that. You better be ready for that. It doesn't matter if you're awake or asleep. Some shit's happening somewhere that involves your name. These people are very determined, especially if you're in the gaming world, which does attract some more extreme people on a regular basis. So you need to be ready for that. The comments are probably gold. 210k views though. That's a like. Enjoyed it. Important note, there are 2 completely separate Night Slayer Discord servers. One that had nothing to do with this. So why aren't we in that one then? That's whatever. Okay, so personal attacks. Yeah. A guy called himself Pappy Putin. That's all you need to know. Yes! That's it. That's all you needed to know. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Oh, okay. Wait, I just joined a Discord server with a guy named Pappy Putin running it. So I don't want to be here. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's a hard pass. Seems like a nice guy. Yeah. That's an instant pass. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want to be here. That's is that what you guys are doing here? Not bad. Yeah, I'll let the video, of course. That's a no from me, dog. That's a no from me, dog. There was a lot of lessons to be learned there, though. Genuinely. There was a lot of lessons to be learned in that video. A lot of lessons to be learned. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a special operation. Yes, don't. Go to LinkedIn and DM the CMs. No, that's not going to get that done. That's not going to get it done. That's gone. It's hot. I always do take a little bit of like caution with the just leave approach, because if it is your life, and MMOs for a lot of people are their lives, because it's a more interesting life than maybe what they're doing outside of that, and so they take that more seriously than, let's face facts, people do this a lot, is they take their online life more with a higher priority than their real situation outside of the virtual world. And therefore, when you do that, that becomes very important to you. Like, massively important to you. And the idea of just, like, giving it up and leaving is not really good advice. Like, at all. It's not good advice. People, that's like saying just leave your family, lol. And people really feel it that way. And they're designed to get you into that environment. Like, that is, I was there for 20 years. See that a lot on social media? Yeah. It's really normal. It's really normal to be that locked in. Especially because a lot of people are struggling right now. You know, the economy's down across the world for the average person. So people haven't got any money. It might be the only entertainment budget you have is your MMO subscription. And if that's all you have once you finish work or whatever your other daily required things is, then you want to immerse yourself in it. You know what I mean? It makes total sense. It makes total sense. If that is your entire entertainment budget, pretty much is, you know, a few dollars for your WoW subscription, and then you want to try like streaming and shit like that. It's time to touch some grass. I'm touching all the grass, man. I'm on a plane tomorrow to Berlin. I'm very lucky. I count my lucky stars every fucking day. I'm very lucky. I get to go and have fun with a lot of people tomorrow in a different country, which is very nice. Guild Wars 2 doesn't have a subscription, by the way. What crew play are you gifting to Yoshi P? We can't talk about it anymore. People get too upset. You need thick skin for sure. There is a choice in the people you hang around with. Like, if you're hanging around with people that are making you uncomfortable and nobody's doing anything about it, you try and react to that quickly and get out of there. Still cheaper than a streaming service. You can actually make friends. Yeah, it's, of course, Raka. It's very, very tempting. But watch the red flags. I'll self-promote drama time here because we cover a lot of these red flags, which is probably why my audience was like, oh, okay, yeah. We see everything that's happening here. This is going to be a bad time. There's so many obvious things here to get the fuck out of. They get away from. All right, let's get a drink and let's...